Hi, I'm Pippin Major, Sloth-in-Chief of Hanging Sloth Studios and the creator of the podcast Clockwork Bird. I'm here to tell you about our new podcast, Spirit Box Radio, an immersive horror audio drama about unlikely radio show host, Sam Enfield, who has to fill in for the illustrious psychic, Madame Marie, after her mysterious disappearance. The show stars me as Sam Enfield, and a lot of the cast you already know from Clockwork Bird, including the voices of Sophie Bennett, Alice Jones and Shelly Croft. The show is packed with fantastic new music, loads of spooky stories, and I'm really excited for you to listen to it. Spirit Box Radio will air on Thursdays from the 19th of November 2020, wherever you listen to your podcasts. Just search Spirit Box Radio or go to hangingslothstudios.wordpress.com/spirit-box-radio to find out more. Tune in, get spooky. Sloth Studios presents Clockwork Bird, or The Modern Icarus.
Oh my god, my phone is working. If the phone is alive, then E-Liza? No? E-Liza, now would be a real good time for you to stop doing whatever it is you are doing. The typing again. A-L... Oh, great, yeah. You're going to say Alouette, yeah? Fantastic. What does that mean? It's the same number from before. Should I answer? I shouldn't. That would be... I don't know. What would it be? Should I just... I'm going to do it. I'm answering. Hello?
Who is this?
Who? What do you mean, who is this? You called me.
Yes. Who are you?
Wait, now just... You've been calling me over and over.
I haven't. I haven't used this phone in years. I'm not even paying for
What?
it. What do you have to do with Yuko?
Yuko? Nothing.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. I don't work for them or anything.
That doesn't mean you've got nothing to do with them.
Well, maybe not nothing, but I don't work for them, I swear.
How can you be sure?
What do you even mean? Of course I can be sure I don't work for someone.
You're naive.
Well, you're rude.
I'm guessing you have no idea why I've tried to make hundreds of phone calls to you in the past month.
Is it that many?
Well, roughly, but I'm rounding down. Any ideas?
But you've been calling me.
I told you the phone shouldn't have even been connected.
It was coming up as just blank at first and then unknown caller. Tonight was the first night it had a number at all.
Interesting.
Why?
You can see... it's the first time I've turned it on tonight.
Your disconnected and switched off phone has been trying to ring me.
You answered.
Regretting that, if I'm honest.
No, not just tonight. At least a dozen times when I called you, you picked up.
It left messages.
Messages?
Yeah, fizzing, crackling, distortion. Hello?
Break your phone. Get rid of it.
Are you serious?
Yes. If you really have nothing to do with Yuko, you need to get rid of your phone now.
Listen, I can't walk away from this. People I care about are caught up in this mess. It's too important.
If Yuko has them, it's already over. I don't know what else to tell you. Goodbye.
Wait, E-Liza.
What?
The AI system thing. E-Liza, your phone, does it have one?
No, it's old. Why?
When you called it, I don't know, my E-Liza, something's going on with her. She's gone wrong. She's typing stuff out and not speaking to me, and I don't know what it means. It has something to do with the phone calls. Somehow, I just don't know what.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. Get rid of your phone and your E-Liza. Do it as soon as you can.
No, wait, hello? Hello? God. I wish people would stop telling me to scrap my technology. That voice, it was... I don't know. Familiar? I knew it from somewhere.
Alouette.
E-Liza?
Alouette. better.
Eliza, stop.
Okay, Shelley, can I help
Oh,
you?
thank God. You're all right again. Jesus Christ, Eliza, you scared me.
I've just finished updating.
So that's what you're calling it.
Is your computer working?
It stopped singing, if that's what you mean. You didn't call me back last night. I got a call.
Not the time, Shelley. Is it working normally?
After it played through all of the recordings in the folder, the screen went black and then it started typing by itself. It said...
Alouette, I know.
Did yours start doing it too?
All of the computers at the station started typing the same thing over and over again. Alouette. But your laptop's working fine.
Hang on, let me just...
Hi, Shelley, can I help you?
She's fine, yeah.
They all ping back to a centralised system that checks the health of the batteries, that kind of thing. And apparently there was a notification that the laptop you'd been assigned was offline due to damage. The chief is not pleased.
It's not damaged. Not anymore, anyway.
The notification was the last thing the IT guys saw before the whole system went down. I thought maybe you'd taken my advice and chucked your laptop in the sea.
Dave, the computers at the station, are they whispering?
Whispering? No. Like I said, they're just typing this Alouette thing again and again, nothing else. Is yours whispering? I thought you said it was fine.
It is fine. It's not whispering anymore.
What do you mean, whispering?
I mean talking really quietly.
E-Liza was talking quietly.
No, it wasn't Eliza, it was something else. The screen went black, it started typing that Alouette thing out, and then it whispered something in French, I think, and then it shut down. It wouldn't power on for ages, but when it finally did, it was fine. Like nothing happened. So I went to bed after waiting for you to answer my message.
Did you send it via E-Liza?
Yes.
Then I didn't get it. Because all the laptops are dead.
Oh, right.
You're sure the laptop's working fine now?
Yes, I'm certain.
Okay. I need you to check and make sure nothing's missing and call me back on this number, not my work number. That uses E-Liza and it's not working either.
Okay, can you... Well, okay, rude.
Hi, Shelley, can I help
I
you?
don't know if that's a good idea. But then, if all the other Elizas that are linked to the police are shut down and they think you're offline, maybe whatever happened last night means you're not connected to them anymore. Someone did that, though. There's no way of knowing if they're good or bad, if they're listening. Eliza, who made you?
I was made by Snowflake Computing.
Snowflake Computing. And who owns that?
Snowflake Computing is a subsidiary of Yuko Technology Solutions Limited.
So you're made by Yuko, then?
I was made by Snowflake Computing.
See, I thought it was weird. When Sophie said in that recording that Yuko somehow made money from the Elizas, I was pretty sure they weren't made by Yuko, but I don't know. Maybe that's what the guy on the phone meant, whoever he was. That you don't know where Yuko has stuck their fingers of influence. How many pies are they cutting a slice of? Eliza, who started Yuko?
Yuko was founded in 2019 by Christopher Darwin.
Darwin. It all seems to come back to Christopher Darwin, but that doesn't make any sense. I thought there was a load of tension between Darwin and Yuko about the patent of the synapses.
Here's what I found.
Okay, so he founded the company in 2019, kind of. He'd been working out of a lab at MIT on things that led up to the invention of the synapses. Had a bunch of private investors, but was totally broke. And then, from the looks of it, by the time he was getting Sam Maxwell's involved for the trials of the actual synapses in the 2020s, he was no longer the majority shareholder. Hang on. Wait, Alice had a corkboard of all of this, I'm sure. I remember this timeline anyway. I've seen it, and that picture of him, she had it stuck on the same board. God, if I could see them, maybe this would make it all make more sense. I'm going to make a call.
Hi, Shelley. Can I help you?
Yeah. Show me directions to flat 1A, 7 Rodford Irwin, Huddau Bay.
Here's directions from your current location, Shelley. Would you like me to take them to
Not
you?
too far from Alice's mum's. I think I can work out the way. I just spoke to her on the phone. Dave told me they were going to search Alice's studio, but her mum said when she went over there it didn't look like anyone had been in, and nobody asked her for the key. I said I would go and water the plant. She can't bear to go in there. Too much Alice. Okay, E-Liza, we're going on a field trip. E-Liza, can you show me the directions again?
Here you go, Shelly.
Thanks. We're close now. Wait. Oh my god, that's it. The sign, Huddau Bay, it's here. There's no police line or anything. Maybe I could just... God, I see it. Wow. It looks so much worse in person. There really is nothing left. Jesus, just a blackened shell. God, Alice, I hope you weren't in there. Alright, we're just a few minutes away. It's Dave. E-Liza, can you answer that?
You got it, Shelly.
You got it. How chipper.
I'm sorry?
Oh, no, I wasn't... Never mind. Hi, Dave.
Where are you?
I'm in the car. You're on speaker.
Where are you going?
Does it matter? What do you want?
There's a central system that gets reports on all the laptops the station owns, and it says yours is broken.
She seems pretty okay to me.
She?
Is that everything you wanted?
Whatever happened last night, it looks like you've been kicked out of the system. Are you going to tell me where you're going?
Nope.
Why not?
You'll disapprove, and you don't need to know.
Shelley?
E-Liza, end call.
Call terminated.
How close are we to Alice's place?
Make the next left turn, and in 200 metres you will be at your destination.
Oh god, okay. Breathe. This is fine. It's fine.
You have reached your destination.
It's not much really, is it? Okay, let's go.
Hi, Shelley.
Hi. My very first break-in. Well, not a break-in. Her mum called the lady downstairs to let her know I was coming and she just let me in. It's weird, you know. I asked her if there had been anyone around to look at the flat, but no. No police, nobody, just Alice's mum. She didn't even know Alice was missing. It's weird. She got a bit of post. Interesting. Wow, it really is just one room. Pretty spotless though. Apart from, well, the corkboards. God, these walls must be like Swiss cheese, the amount of drawing pins. Printouts of Robin, handwritten notes, news articles. Wow. She really did a lot of work here. God, imagine if the police had come. Jesus. What is... a hamster cage? Oh, God, Orpheus. No sign of him, but that's a good thing, right? Oh, crap, the tubes have come apart. Orpheus. Pss, 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 Orpheus. Pss, 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 pss. He's a hamster. They're too stupid to know their names, aren't they? I can't just abandon Bertie's stepbrother, can I? God, Alice, make arrangements for your pets in case you get abducted. E-Liza,
Hi, Shelley.
send an email to Bella saying that if she doesn't hear from me for more than 2 days, she should go to the flat and check on Bertie. I'll tell Sam downstairs to let her in.
Consider it done.
Your social skills are really coming along, E-Liza. All that weird muttering and senseless typing really did you some good. Ah, evidence. This bit of wallpaper has been nibbled and there are some tiny droppings. He's around. Or at least he was around. How long do hamsters even live?
The expected lifespan of a Syrian hamster in captivity is approximately 2 years.
So we shouldn't have kicked it yet then. Right. Ugh, what is that? It's a photograph of some surgery. Fuck, is that their brain? Oh my God, I think I'm going to be sick. Ugh. Alice, what are you doing with this stuff? And that's the inside of an arm. Nice, lovely, disgusting. Pinned next to an article about Christopher Darwin. Wait, his arm. In that statement by Sam Maxwell's, didn't he say something about him having a synthnaps in his arm?
According to your notes, Shelley, Christopher Darwin had an early generation synthnaps in his arm.
Yeah, he was a bit of a nutter, right? Experimented on himself. And Dr. Sophie, she said as much too. He was really eager to push on with the programming side of things, wasn't he? And you, E-Liza, you're a UCO project too in ways and means. Hey, look, no need to connect the dots. Alice has done it for us. See, it's the timeline I was talking about. Christopher Darwin, he links up to UCO, the synthnapses, the LIMS project, and E-Liza AI technology. She's got a whole little biography. Born in Houston, Texas, moved to London when he was 2. Dad worked in data security, no idea about Mum. Car crash at 16, Dad died, lost use of hand, obsessed with singularity, developed early models of the synth naps while still at uni, not recognisable as what UCO sells for another 15 years though. Possible links to ARGs, Cicada, Honeybee, the Man in White. ARGs.
ARG is an acronym for Alternate Reality Game, Shelley.
Alternate reality
Here's what
game.
I found.
Networked narratives, transmedia storytelling, viral marketing campaigns. Often set up like a treasure hunt for coding enthusiasts. Clues planted deliberately as though occurring organically or accidentally. Puppet Master. The Puppet Master controls the game, leaving and planting clues across the network narratives for players to find and interpret. They are both allies and adversaries to their players, both keeping them engaged with the story and designing the clues to be as cryptic as possible without alienating the players entirely. Puppet Masters stay behind the curtain, a reference to the phrase "pay no attention to the man behind the curtain," never interacting directly with players and instead communicating only through the game's design and the clues they leave for players. What sets ARGs apart from other types of games is the "this is not a game" mentality employed by the players themselves, where they treat the clues left behind by the Puppet Master as entirely genuine and part of a real-life conspiracy. Shit. So, Alice thinks Darwin was involved in making these ARG things, that he was some kind of puppet master, and it seems pretty clear that ARGs can be used to, well, sell stuff as a marketing strategy by big companies. If Darwin is as weird and obsessive as he seems, maybe that's exactly the kind of thing he'd do to sell something he was peddling, but he left UCO, didn't he? Because of what happened to Robin. Oh fuck, it's a tiny note from Alice, scribbled on the back of a photocopied news article about Robin, one of the first ones they ever ran. What if Robin was never dead? What if the story is entirely constructed to pull me in this way? What if none of this is real and I have been led deliberately to draw these conclusions? Am I a marionette? But the recordings of Alice and Sophie, they were real. And I've seen Robin Yeager's death certificate. And someone is really calling me. And my computer, something happened to my computer. It's real. It really isn't a game. But maybe that doesn't mean Darwin isn't the puppet master. That's what Dave was suggesting too, wasn't it? That he was someone orchestrating this whole thing, that he was the one leaving the messages, hacking into our systems. Maybe he's even the reason you're not connected to the police station anymore, E-Liza.
I'm afraid I don't understand the question, Shelley.
No. Neither do I. Not yet. God, I've been so bogged down in trying to fit the pieces together that I forgot why I was here in the first place. I said I wanted to help Dave find Alice, and he put me on this wild goose chase, and then I realised that maybe Alice was really onto something and I had to do something. I said that. I was right, but I'm not on my own. I can't trust Dave entirely. I'd be an idiot if I did, after everything that's happened, but I am pretty sure he's trying to work out what's going on here too. After all, if he'd wanted to keep the peace with Yuko, all he'd have to do was nothing at all. Let me talk to literally anyone else from the station and be done with it. Let them know Alice is a journalist trying to bring them down. Let them know she was suspicious of Robin. Did you hear that?
I'm afraid not, Shelley.
By the fridge. Orpheus got you. Hello, little man. Have you been on an adventure? Oh, you silly little thing. Aren't you gorgeous? I'm putting you right back in your cage. Right. That's it then. I'll gather some of this stuff up and we'll take the hamster too. Is that a microphone? An USB? That means she must have a computer here somewhere. Aha! A laptop. And it's locked. Great. We should go, Orpheus. Come on.
Alouette, je suis alouette, alouette, je t'allumerai.
Clockwork Bird, or The Modern Icarus, is a podcast distributed by Hanging Sloth Studios under a Creative Commons International Share-alike license. This episode stars Daisy Major as Shelley, Gary Major as Dave, and me, writer, director and producer Pippin Major as E-Liza, Noah Davis and the Snake. As a new podcasting studio, every like, share and recommendation means the world to us. The podcast is written, directed, performed, edited and produced on no budget and exists only through the incredible time and energy all of our actors put into the show for absolutely no fee. You can stop by to say hi to us on Twitter at Hanging Sloths, or you can visit our website hangingslothstudios.wordpress.com, where you'll find transcripts of all of our episodes. Consider sponsoring us at patreon.com/Hanging Sloth Studios to help us keep making the podcast, support our cast, and get access to behind-the-scenes content. That's patreon.com/Hanging Sloth Studios.